Hey everybody, welcome back to the Thinking Crypto channel. I have some very bullish news to share with you all. I want to talk about the Bitcoin breakout we're currently seeing. Is this the breakout to the upward new all-time high of $75,000? I think it could be. We're going to take a look at the charts. In addition, Ethereum to $10,000 this bull market cycle. We have a price prediction from a big time analyst. I'll break that down. And XRP, could we see $2 very soon? It's looking very bullish right now. I think possibly next week. And guys, this is huge news. Andreessen Horowitz, who are already invested in crypto, are looking to start a new fund that is $1 billion dedicated to crypto. We're going to break it all down and the Ripple SEC hearing that we had today. Before I get into it, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment below, and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. It helps support the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. Guys, if you haven't seen my interview with Commissioner Danielle Cohen Higgins of Miami-Dade County, be sure to check it out. I uploaded it earlier today. She's looking, guys, along with many other cities and many other politicians, to get crypto integrated. We're headed to a new digital landscape, a new digital world. So be sure to check out that interview. I'll put a link in the description. Guys, friendly reminder, I have a free weekly newsletter. The next newsletter is going out tomorrow, so you don't want to miss it. It's 100% free. Link in the description. Please sign up. So look at the market here, guys. Green across the board. This is what we love to see. It means we're making some money here. So Bitcoin very close to $58,000. Ethereum at $2,770. Binance Coin over $618. My goodness. XRP close to $1.60, up 40.11% from a 7-day perspective. So guys, what's going on here? Is this legit? Well, if we look at the Bitcoin chart here, we know Bitcoin for the most part moves the market. We see multiple green candles. I think this looks legit, guys. Just looking at past run-ups from corrections, it's looking legit here. And I think this is going to take us to $70,000. Now, could I be wrong? Of course, right? Because there's high volatility in this market. It's still very young where whales can dump on us. That doesn't mean that, the bull market won't continue, but it'll put some delays, some roadblocks in our way for the immediate term. But long term, we're headed to new higher highs if you zoom out on the macro level charts, such as a stock to flow model. So this breakout, I think, could take us to 75,000. Let's see if we cross over 60,000 this weekend. I certainly think it's possible. And Ethereum is certainly trying to make a push for that $3,000 price point. And speaking of that, guys, Ether could hit $10,000. Fundstrat says, touting network value versus Bitcoins. The crypto narrative is shifting from Bitcoin to Ethereum, wrote Fundstrat, which placed a $10,000 price target on ETH for this year. Now, I've been talking about that myself. I think Ethereum could easily go to $10,000 this at the peak of this bull market, possibly higher. It just depends how long and how fast paced things go. But it's certainly looking like it's on track for that. That's not going to be hard for Ethereum. So ETH is up about 40% for the month to date versus a 5% decline for Bitcoin. We're maintaining our overweight Ethereum versus Bitcoin recommendation from April 2020, wrote Fundstrat in a research note published on Thursday. So folks are getting more bullish on Ethereum. And once again, if you just look at where the current price is, it's not going to take much to add another 7,000 to this to get it to $10,000. So something else that's coming from Kevin O'Leary, Shark Tank's Kevin O'Leary, he said Ether will always come second to Bitcoin. So he's more of the mindset that Bitcoin will always be number one. He said Bitcoin will always be gold, Ethereum will always be silver. And look, that's just his opinion. We don't know what's going to happen, guys, and that's one of the things why you should diversify, right? Because you don't know what's going to be the number one, and it doesn't necessarily have to be number one to be a winner. We've seen that, right? Just look at Binance Coin. Number 3 right now. It was not in the top 10 for a long time, but it grew. And look, even if you're holding XRP, look, if you're holding Dogecoin, I don't hold Dogecoin, but for those of you who are, you're making money. Same thing with Cardano, right? So there could be multiple winners here. Obviously, there's a speculation layer, but then there's a utility layer that's going to need to kick in eventually. But we're still enjoying the benefits and reaping the rewards of the speculation layer because we're so early, right? So Shark Tank, Kevin O'Leary, he's more bullish on Bitcoin versus Ethereum. Guys, I want you to really pay attention to this news because Andreessen Horowitz, they are some of the most smartest people in when it comes to investing. They were early in the dot-com boom where they made a lot of money. You guys can read up on the history of Andreessen Horowitz, and they invested in a lot of tech stocks. I mean, if you go to their website and look at their portfolio, they're of course invested in Coinbase, so they just recently made some nice money. And look at this, A16Z to launch a $1 billion crypto venture fund. See what's coming, guys? And they're not only investing in the assets, but the companies that are building. So the Silicon Valley VC giant is going big for its third crypto venture fund. The Financial Times reported Friday. It says here, 4 people with knowledge of the process told the Financial Times that A16Z is looking to pull in between $800 million and $1 billion for the new fund. It could ultimately double the $515 million fund A16Z last raised for crypto investments. The news comes in the wake of the Coinbase public listing, in which A16Z was rewarded handsomely for its early support of the crypto exchange. A16Z cashed out $449.2 million in coin stock on behalf of its investors on April 14th, the day the stock made its debut on NASDAQ. With crypto prices trading at near all-time highs, A16Z is looking to corral investors interested in finding the next Coinbase. So these guys know what's on the horizon and what's coming. This is big. So it doesn't surprise me. These people invested in Amazon and many other things, and obviously Coinbase, right? They see money that can be made here because we're still early. And if you go back and look at their history and what's in their portfolio, they've invested in some of the biggest winners in the tech space. Very smart people, and they see this emerging asset class on the rise, and they're trying to get as much funds in and make the respective investments, guys. This is bullish news. I hope you see what's happening here, and I hope you understand and know to have the context as to who Andreessen Horowitz is and their respective funds and all the investments they've made, and the confidence they have that they're putting now near $1 billion. It's going to be over $1 billion when you total up all the funds into crypto. And this is why it's a patience game, because the money is still coming in. The infrastructure is still being built. We're still early in the adoption curve. So guys, today was one of the Ripple SEC hearings. And here we got some updates from attorney Jeremy Hogan as well as John Deaton, both of whom I've interviewed on my channel. And Jeremy Hogan tweeted, "Congratulations, XRP people. By the start of the hearing today, the telephone system maxed out at 4,000 listeners. The court is very aware of the high interest in the case." Quote from Judge Netburn, "Mission accomplished. I need to finish up some pleadings and then get home to a video." So I think he just published a video. And John Deaton said, "Great job, XRP community, making your presence known. Please make sure you all comply with no recordings, etc. If we are granted oral argument on our motion to intervene, I may write a letter to the court asking for the number to be increased to 10,000 people if needed." So, couple things, guys. We know this is a high-profile case because the outcome will have huge impact and determination on the rest of the crypto market. So if you're holding Cardano, Chainlink, whatever it is, it's going to have impact on there because the SEC is not going to stop with Ripple and XRP. You may hate Ripple, you may hate XRP, but we need them to win this lawsuit. And I'm not saying that because I'm an XRP holder, because I also hold Chainlink, because I also hold Ethereum and Cardano and the others and VeChain. I don't want to lose money. I want to make money here, right? So I hope you guys get it. This is gonna be one of those major trials, guys, and one for the record books, for the history books here. So great to see people are dialing in and participating. Also, as John Deaton said, he filed a lawsuit on behalf of XRP holders. So that certainly helps Ripple's case because XRP holders were hurt by what the SEC did, and their job is to protect investors. They did not protect XRP investors. So very interesting things happening here, and we still have to wait to hear from the judge on some of her outcomes and decisions. I think we'll probably hear later this week or 2 weeks from now. But things are moving ahead, and I'm hoping there's some quick and fast settlement here. Now, finally, guys, as we've been talking about with ETFs, so important for bringing in capital that's sitting on the sidelines. And, the SEC just recently delayed the Van Eck Bitcoin ETF. They are, of course, causing problems, the SEC, on multiple fronts. They're just putting up roadblocks everywhere. But all around the world, we've been seeing in Canada, they've been approving ETFs left and right, Bitcoin, Ethereum. And here, Australian Securities Exchange may launch the first crypto ETF this year. The ASX said it is spending an enormous amount of time on digital assets. Yeah, no kidding. I wish we could do that in the United States and get an ETF going. So a number of ETF applications are currently being assessed by the exchange. The report said the ASX wouldn't confirm a potential ETF listing is in the works, but did say it is spending an enormous amount of time on digital assets. This is according to Business Insider. The ASX has acknowledged digital assets have become too well established and well known for the exchange to ignore. I love hearing news like that. Like I've said before, guys, the genie's out of the bottle. They can't put it back in. The train has left the station. This thing is moving ahead, and anybody who tries to go against it is going to get left behind, and they're going to suffer. Like I've said many times, given the analogy, they will become like the Blockbusters of the world, going out of business because they didn't adopt and innovate onto the new emerging technology. So, guys, the world is moving ahead, and I'm hoping we can get the SEC on board to give us a Bitcoin ETF. And of course, as I've stated many times, not just a Bitcoin ETF, but once you have a Bitcoin ETF approved, it's going to be easy to get an Ethereum, an XRP, a Chainlink, Cardano, whatever it is, right? So we need that Bitcoin ETF approved. You got to look at the bigger picture here, whether you like Bitcoin or not. Same thing as I mentioned with the Ripple and XRP lawsuit here. We need Ripple to win, because this is where this win would help the other cryptos in the market, the other project guys. So guys, what do you think about this? Could XRP see $2 very soon? Do you think Bitcoin, this is indeed the breakout upwards to 75K? And do you think Ethereum could hit $10,000 at the peak of this bull market? Leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button, share this video, and I will talk to you all later.